How you? You like PT Cruisers? Go hit the thumbs up button. In all seriousness, guys, the thumbs up button really hugely helps out us as creators. I've never been the type of guy that comments and likes videos usually. By the time I get a chance to catch up with other YouTubers' videos, it's been a long day and I'm just kind of, mindlessly clicking and scrolling through my subscription feed. Last thing I'm thinking about is writing a comment and hitting the like button, but I want to encourage you guys at the beginning of videos a little bit more often because it does really help out creators. YouTube algorithms are heavily dependent on the like button, so if you like this video, if you like the content here on the channel, you want to help me out, even just going down, scrolling down, hitting that thumbs up button and just commenting something about the video, seriously helps the channel. Last video where I talked about this at the beginning, you guys absolutely killed the like button. I already saw some huge improvement just simply because of that. Anyways, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Y'all are crazy. So as you guys know, the PT has the nice black housing headlights. More recently, I was going to be picking out new ones because when the car got in that whole deer accident, one of the headlights was broken and I was gonna have to either pick to go with OEM clear lights or the black housing lights. I was still on the fence, but I was planning to go ahead and buy lights that week when we were finishing up the car, but my good friend Evan Melton beat me to it and he went ahead and sent me out black housing, gorgeous headlights, which was seriously huge for me and it helped me out a lot. And again, a huge shout out to Evan because he's a beautiful human. So in my last Instagram live stream, we were talking more about my mom's car. We talked about it before and about how I wasn't sure what to go with as far as headlights are concerned because hers are pretty bad and my mom was kind of on the fence and she didn't really care. And we talked about it before, but just one of those things that keeps getting put off, We talked about it again and I was telling him how my mom kind of liked the black housing lights and thought they might not look too bad on her car. So next thing I know, he sends me a DM and says, hey, keep an eye out for a package coming this week. Evan again hooked us up with the black housing lights, I do believe, and I could not be more excited. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox them now, but I'm kind of saving it as a little bit of a surprise for my mom. I'm gonna get them all out and ready, and as soon as I can later when she's here, I'm gonna get her out here into the shop and see if I can get her on video and just kind of do something a little different, get a little surprise. Bro, look at that. Those are gorgeous. Oh, bro, these are so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, those are gonna look so good on the red. What the heck? So, you know who Evan Melton is, right? I've talked about him before. He's a subscriber. He follows me on Instagram. He's in the live streams a lot. He's got a cool truck. Well, he hooked me up, and I've got a little bit of a surprise for you. Ta-da. What do you think?
Should I pretend to be excited?
Well,
it looks really new and shiny and fancy.
It's your new headlights. I almost thought about just putting them on really quick and then showing them to you, but
how much are those worth?
Quite a bit.
Did you have to buy them?
No, Evan hooked me up.
I'd from my car.
You've heard of Evan Melton, Dad. You know he is. Yeah, he's in the live streams all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he hooked me up with mine, and he hooked Mom up with some too.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Them for me.
For you. They're for you.
You owe that, young man.
That is so mean.
I know. I owe him big time.
Make him a pie.
These are gonna look really good now that I see them in person. It's the way it was with the other ones. Once I saw them in person, once I saw them in person, I was like, okay, these are gonna look good. And now that I see this in person and think about the red color, I'm like, okay, these are gonna look good.
Yeah.
So I'm really hyped on that. Yeah. I know, right? Hey guys, not gonna lie, I completely forgot where I left off filming because it has been a day or two since I filmed that. I had a bunch of other videos to finish up and this car has been being driven and all kinds of fun stuff which I'll update you guys on later. We're back working on installing these beautiful new headlights. Shout out to Evan again. The reason it's kind of delayed and also the reason why the car is jacked up here is because of these beautiful bumper bolts. These two babies right here. If you guys have ever had to take a bumper off of a PT Cruiser, especially if it's a Cruiser from up north, you probably feel my pain. A lot of car bumpers were held on to the fender by these bumper bolts and they have basically splines in the top that are supposed to keep the bolt from rotating whatsoever once it's in place. But when they get rusty and you try to break the nut loose, the splines are usually rusty too and they just spin and basically make it impossible for you to do anything but cut those bolts out. Best thing to do is to do a little bit of a zip tie mod, which I actually did on this side. See right there, I got a zip tie holding the bumper on. You get a nice big zip tie in there, the biggest one you can fit. That's way better than using those stupid bolts, and it holds perfectly fine. But unfortunately, it was done on one side from, I don't remember what I was doing. For some reason, I never ended up getting to it on this side, so I'm gonna have to cut those bolts to even get started on these headlights. The first thing I'm gonna do is actually loosen the headlight. There's 4 bolts back in there. Pretty standard stuff. Once the headlight's loosened, I can move it a little bit and get it out of the way. I'm going to use these Dremel reinforced little blades. They're supposed to cut metal. I'm pretty sure I used something similar to this on the other side and on my PT-GT, and hopefully that works okay for this job as well.
Twenty minutes later.
All right, guys, about 20 minutes of Dremel action later, and we have freedom. Just a quick little recap for anybody that's going to be removing their headlights and hasn't before and is just a little curious about it. I haven't really talked about it much in this video, or really in any video, but fender lining, if you can, it's really helpful to drop that down. There's 3 bolts right along here, and there's usually some plastic pins that you got to pull out. Also, your bumper is going to have to come loose. Normally, I would just take the whole bumper off. You can get away with not taking it off, as you guys just saw, but there's only a few more bolts and a couple push pins underneath, and you can just take the whole bumper off. These bolts are usually a pain. Sometimes you got to grind them off if they're rusty. Be really careful. Soak them with PB Blaster a lot ahead of time. You might get lucky. That's really the biggest pain in the butt, and once you do it once, you're good to go. But unfortunately, yes, the bumper does have to come off because it's a PT Cruiser. And then there's 4 bolts up in here, 1 there, there's 1 right there you can barely see, and then there's 1 you can't see a little bit further up over here. 4 bolts up in there, not too bad to get at, 10 millimeters, and your light will pop out. It usually, you gotta kind of mess with it a little bit for it to come out and come back in. You gotta kind of tip it up and you'll figure it out, but very doable. And holy crap, these lights look amazing. Y'all, I really hope the camera, once it's color graded, the footage and everything, that it does these lights justice, because oh my god, they look incredible. I thought they looked good on the PT-GT, but this just blows that out of the water. This car already looked clean, but it just looks like 20 times cleaner with the way the black housing contrasts with the wheels and everything. My god, I absolutely love them. Just like Evan predicted, they went so well with the wheels. They literally, like, they're perfect contrast. And Akkons lights are super, super nice. Like, they're crystal clear, not a flaw in them. I absolutely love the lights. I might as well throw a link down in the description because I know a lot of people are gonna ask me questions. There are Akkons lights. There's a link down below if anybody wants to check them out, but this is huge again. I don't know how many times I've said it already, but again, a shout out to Evan. He is awesome. He's been a huge supporter of the channel for a long time now. Just hats off to him for all his support. Be sure to go check him out on Instagram, give him a follow. His link is below. And if you guys haven't followed Channel C.G.E on Instagram, you need to go do that because we have a lot of fun. We have live streams, you get a lot of sneak peeks. You might even get a sneak peek at these lights quite a while before actually YouTube got to see them. So I really wish the camera did him justice. Alright guys, well I hate to cut this video short, but I guess that's going to do it for this quick one. I wanted to put this out a little bit early, and I'm kind of rushing to put it together ahead of everything else that's coming out, just because I was really excited and I want to show you guys the new lights because they look absolutely amazing. If you want to help support us even more, I got links to the Patreon down below, help support the movement, and all of our sponsors down below. And yeah, I just got a lot of PTGT content coming, and I'm working on about 3 different videos at once right now, so it's a little hectic, but they are coming out very soon, so be sure to stay tuned. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button, and again, hit that thumbs up button. That has been helping me hugely. You guys killed it the last time when I talked a little bit about the like button at the beginning of the video. So again, if you liked, be sure and just go click that. I just realized recently that we're actually on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and it's kind of a big deal, and that's kind of going to be like a really over the hill kind of thing for the channel, I think. So I'm kind of planning some crazy stuff for 10K. I want to do some really cool stuff that benefits you guys and everybody, and we're going to make big things happen. So again, hit that subscribe button, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your uncle, tell your grandma, tell anybody. Go hit the subscribe button, check out the videos. I'm just kidding, but thank you guys for watching. You rock. God bless you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.
About